Ethereum validators are exiting en masse right now, with a total of $3.31 billion worth of Ethereum is being pulled from their validator staking positions. So much so that there is a 12-day backlog for these transactions to finalize. This isn't unheard of, but it's a bit weird that it's happening right now during an Ethereum run up. Like, validators can close their staking positions for many reasons, but most commonly it's just taking profits. But the network is set up in a way that there is a churn limit on how fast validators can exit their staking positions. The churn limit is 1 epoch, which is 32 slots, and each slot is 12 seconds. So 225 epochs can happen each day, and right now there is 2,700 epochs in the queue, which is about a 12-day wait. Yowza. On top of that, almost 6 billion in Ethereum and Bitcoin options expired today. And you got Coinbase signaling that the market conditions meet all the signs of altcoin season as Bitcoin dominance falls all the way down to 59%. And the altcoin market cap just hit 1.4 trillion. And right now, with over 80 crypto fintech executives are urging Trump administration to block banks from charging customer data access fees. I explained in a previous video that BlackRock was starting to charge PayPal and other fintech companies millions in fees each month for their access to their customer data as their way to fight back against the future of crypto. You pile that together with all those banks who are fighting against Ripple's banking charter license, and TradFi institutions are going after fintech with fees. This is the start of the TradFi death rattle. The SEC chair, Paul Atkins, announced a discussion on the crypto project tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, announcing earlier that the SEC can act on blockchain rules without waiting for Congress. So maybe they'll address these fees. But Citigroup, they're doing it right. Moving over to blockchain instead of fighting it, they are looking to add payment services and custody for crypto stablecoins. So just get ready for September, guys, because apparently the likelihood that the Fed will cut rates is now like 95%. And don't think I forgot about you Kraken users, because it just went live in all 30 EEA countries under MiCA license. That crypto reach is spreading far and wide. But what about XRP? Oh, don't worry, I got your back. I read two really good posts today back to back on X, and it really made me think. The first said, I have never heard of Brad Garlinghouse, David Schwartz, Monica Long, Chris Larson, or anyone else at Ripple tell us to buy XRP. Funny that Michael Saylor always spends a lot of his time telling everyone that they should buy Bitcoin. If you have to tell people to buy it, then it's got issues. I'd go even further to say that he's begging people to buy. That guy is creating a hopium debt bubble with Bitcoin. At some point, he's going to need to stop buying and taking loans out of his unrealized profits, because if he doesn't, he won't be gaining any profits. But this next post really backs up that concept, saying, in all my years working in crypto PR, the trend has always been to announce anything and everything with two logos. Ripple has 500 plus clients, yet we know of few. They have 1,700 NDAs. You don't hide something small, you hide something big. I cannot agree more. Ripple rarely, if ever, hypes XRP. I honestly can't think of a time that I've ever seen them hype XRP themselves. But they do drop gems, like this gem from David Schwartz, saying that the XRP ledger was well positioned to serve as a critical infrastructure for the world's financial system. Yeah, you see that? You see what I mean? When it comes to XRP and Ripple, they don't scream it out. They just drop facts. And if you ain't paying attention, you'll miss out. But no worries for you guys, because you watch my channels. So you know I'm always here scouring to find these little gems to keep you in the loop. And I'm sorry for the last 2 days of no videos. I was sick. I am human. But I appreciate you all waiting for today's gem, because it was some good news in this episode of Crypto News in a Flash. Wealth, love, and authenticity to you all.